Well, I need something to talk about just to give an outlook on the week, but here we go. Before we get into the topic of the video itself, we're going to talk about the rest of this week. As of now, tomorrow's Christmas Eve, next day is Christmas. No videos those days. Go spend time with your families. Have a good Christmas, all that fun stuff, and then whatever the day. What's today? Today is one of the days of the week. Today's Monday. Yep, I knew that. Monday. So on Thursday the 26th, most likely, is going to be the Star Wars Rise of Skywalker review. Going to talk about the movie itself. Going to talk about everything that happens. Talk about my thoughts. Throw out some fun Star Wars talk stuff. But I'm thinking about premiering it. Doing a premiere for that. So keep your eyes out for that. Check Twitter for updates. Check my Twitter for updates on time. When it will premiere and stuff. It will probably be an early afternoon or mid-afternoon video. Morning is not, and night is too late. So expect it in the afternoon of Thursday. So there's that. Now to this paint scheme of the year 2019 winter thing. Corey Lajoie's Corvette parts thing. The Scooby-Doo car. That's what, I can't remember the name of it. The Scooby-Doo car. But yeah, that one, the paint scheme of the year. It's a solid paint scheme, but I have my complaints about this bracket. Just going to the final. Yeah, I like that car. I like the Corey Lajoie car. There's another Corey Lajoie car that was my favorite car this year. The face car with Corey Lajoie's face on it. That was a beautiful car. I love that car, and I think it should have won. However, people vote differently, but we're going to talk about how this is a bit of a popularity contest. All right, so looking at this bracket, the final four was this. Dale Jr.'s Hellman's Mayo throwback, whatever it was. The throwback to the Days of Thunder car, William Byron. Bubba Wallace, his throwback to Adam Petty. And Corey Lajoie's number 32 throwback. Well, not throwback, but the Scooby-Doo car. Now, looking who they beat out. All right, so if you're looking at this bracket, I probably have it over my face now, I don't know. But anyways, the Corey Lajoie face car and the Bubba Wallace Air Force car, those are two of the best schemes all year, and they had to face each other in the second round. That's stupid. If you were seeding it, I would expect the Bubba Wallace car, the Corey Lajoie face car, just based off popularity of the paint schemes, the Days of Thunder throwback, and probably the other Corey Lajoie car as the 1 seeds in this bracket. Those would be the 4 1 seeds if this was like an NCAA tournament bracket. But no, it was not. Anyways, looking down at it, the first round, if you're looking at the top left, Bubba Wallace car definitely deserved it over that Kyle Larson car. With the orange numbers, that thing is terrible. The Alex Bowman over Ryan Newman, correct. Ryan Blaney over Kyle Busch, correct. Starcom Fiber, Landon Castle, correct. Correct on the, this is just my opinion, obviously, but the Corey Lajoie, correct. The Joey Gase car, yes, correct, over the Martin Truex Jr. It just, that looks like an orange. Orange, white, and blue just seems weird. The Flames of Independence, William Byron car, yes. Christmas car over the Ally car. I disagree with that. I think Jimmy Johnson's throwback was better. And then when you go to the other side of the bracket, Bubba Wallace over Alex Bowman's. I really like that Alex Bowman car, but Bubba Wallace's car was way better. Corey Lajoie face car, yes. Paul Menard car, yes. William Byron car, yes. Ryan Preece car, yeah. Dale Jr., I honestly don't think it should have made it out of the first round. I'm going to be completely honest, but because it said Dale Jr. on it. Nothing against Dale Jr. I like him. He's a good guy. He was a good driver. But holy crap, that was a popularity contest. I really like those gold RCR cars. I like the gold. I like the little black at the bottom. I like the red numbers. I like those cars. But like Dale Jr. made it to the Final Four. I don't think it was that good of a paint scheme. It was an overrated paint scheme by the fans because it's Dale Jr. I mean, literally put any other name on that. Like put Ryan Preece, Austin Dillon. It does not make it to the Final Four. It's just whatever. Then you have the 3, I don't know why they put 3 paint schemes in one. The 3 Tony Stewart throwbacks versus the Kevin Harvick Gen X car. Then you had the that was good. I was fine with either one there. Then you had the Millennial car and the Daniel Store's Coca-Cola. You know, it's good for the memes. Let's be honest. The Millennial car was good for the memes, but it's hideous. Like, I probably said it looked nice back earlier, but it's so bad. It's ugly. It shouldn't even be in this tournament. On to the second round. Bubba Wallace versus Alex Bowman. That was a tough one. I liked both those schemes, but yeah, it's understandable. We'll go with it. Ryan Blaney versus Starcom Fiber. Yeah, that car was just so good. That throwback to the Sterling Marlin car. That's just so good. That's such a nice car. Corey LaJoie versus Joey Gase. Yeah, and then here's one I disagree with. I think that the William Byron car should have made it instead of the Brad Keselowski car. Corey LaJoie, yeah, we already talked about that. Corey LaJoie versus Bubba Wallace. Holy crap. No, that should not have been a second round matchup. That should have been a Final Four or championship round matchup. But no, they had to set it up to where they had to meet each other in the second round. They knew how much the fans loved both of those cars. Let's meet in the second round. Come on, NASCAR and NBC, you're better than that. But yeah, Corey LaJoie, that's my favorite paint scheme all year, so advance it. Paul Menard versus William Byron. I honestly like Paul Menard's better. You've seen that William Byron throwback before. You saw it in the movie. It's been thrown back before. I like the Paul Menard one better. Just the look of it, and the William Byron throwback. It's cool and all, but it's a little bit overrated. Let's be honest. Okay? That's just my opinion. I think it's overrated. Ryan Preece versus Dale Jr. Okay, we already discussed this. Dale Jr. advanced. I didn't think he should have advanced out of the first round. I think that should be the Austin Dillon car right there because that gold car is really nice. Gen X versus Millennial. Millennial car is ugly. Gen X all the way. All right. On to the Elite Eight. The Elite Eight. I think that Landon Castle's car should have been in the Final Four. That is such a nice car. I like the Adam Petty throwback and stuff, but that 00 throwback is very, 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 very nice and great looking car. That should have been in the Final Four, in my opinion. Corey LaJoie versus the Christmas car that Keselowski had. That's a landslide. I didn't like the Keselowski Christmas scheme, to be honest. I thought the Byron one was way better. Would have been a much more different story if the Byron car advanced. And then on the other side, you had Corey LaJoie versus the William Byron car, but I had the Menard car there. As I said, Corey LaJoie, my favorite paint scheme all year. Then the other side, Dale Jr. versus the Gen X. Gen X by a mile. Just because I don't like... it's an overrated scheme for Junior. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. And then down to the Final Four, the Bubba Wallace, but I would have had the Starcom versus the Corey LaJoie. I would have advanced the Starcom car, honestly. That's probably my second favorite scheme all year. That or the Bubba Wallace Air Force car. That was a really good scheme. I think that should be in the finals over the Corey LaJoie and the Adam Petty car. But yeah, I liked all three of those schemes, but I think the Landon Castle paint scheme was just so good. I think that should have been a finalist. And then obviously I would have had the Corey LaJoie face car in the finals against that, and the Corey LaJoie car would have won. But yeah, just the way it was set up, they could have done it better. It was a little bit rigged from the get-go when you put two of the most popular cars to match up in the second round. They could have done better. Like, they put all those Stuart Haas cars at the bottom. I just don't get it, but it's whatever. It's just for the fans, I guess, for fun. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and as I said, Star Wars on Thursday.